I've been a long time user of Wyze cameras, and truth be told, my journey with Wyze cameras have been a bittersweet experience to say the least. In this video, I'm getting real and giving you 4 reasons as to why I personally feel that Wyze cameras are not that great. So, if you're planning on buying a Wyze camera, you definitely need to watch this video. One of the major disappointments I've had with my Wyze camera is its hit or miss connectivity. It's almost like the camera has a will of its own. Sometimes it would work just fine, and the next moment it would simply flip and refuse to connect to my Wi-Fi. Now, I have great coverage and gigabit Wi-Fi speeds here, so I'm pretty sure the issue is not with my Wi-Fi. The fact that my non-Wyze cameras connect to the same Wi-Fi and work just as intended further pushes the blame towards Wyze. This connectivity bug is not limited to just the Wi-Fi network. Setting up the device can be a major headache as well. Now, as someone who posts troubleshooting guides on smart home cameras, I do have to remove the camera and set it up from scratch from time to time. Of all the smart home cameras that I own, Wyze cameras have often given me the most unreliable setup experience. Sometimes the camera would simply refuse to scan the QR code for pairing or just get stuck in the setup process. Again, I have no idea why this happens. At first, I thought this was an issue with my particular unit. But nope, plenty of users on Reddit and Wyze forums have complained the same. All this leads me to believe that Wyze has quality control issues. I mean, I get it that the cameras are really cheap, but if Wyze doesn't fix this as soon as possible, people are just going to lose their trust on the brand. Switching your Wyze camera to a newer Wi-Fi network is not as seamless as it needs to be. The only way you can pair your Wyze camera to a new Wi-Fi is to set up the camera from scratch using the new Wi-Fi credentials. Now, this might not seem like a huge deal at first glance, but if you have a whole array of Wyze products set up around your home, which many people do considering the affordable nature of Wyze products in general, things can get a lot more tiring. All of a sudden, you'll have to set up every single Wyze device once again from scratch, meaning you'll have to manually set up the 3 Wyze cameras you have set up on your bedroom, your video doorbell, your floodlight pro, and the 2 Wyze Cam outdoors that you have mounted outside, along with its companion base station. Now, I firmly believe that this is a side effect of Wyze cameras not having an external communication hub like the sync module for Blink cameras. This is a double-edged sword, of course, as an external communication hub is additional hardware that you need to purchase separately. But in this context, I do believe that having extra hardware is a small price to pay for the troubles you might face in the future. If Wyze does eventually go down this route, I just hope that Wyze doesn't make this communication hub a necessity to connect even a single device like what Blink does with their sync module. So far, I've been talking solely based on the quality and performance of the products that Wyze offers. But now I want to talk about a very serious matter and something that I believe that Wyze handled terribly. Recently, there have been reports where Wyze camera owners suddenly started receiving webcam feeds of other Wyze owners on their home feed. Now, I want to stress the fact that Wyze cameras are smart home security cameras that capture your personal spaces at all times. This leaking out is one of the highest levels of security breaches that can happen to any security camera. Now, Wyze did come out and issue a statement that this was caused due to a bug in the WebView portal, and they have since patched the issue. But this is not the first time that Wyze has been in this situation. There have been reports of security breaches for Wyze cameras throughout the years, and the statements that Wyze provides becomes less convincing as the number of incidents increases. This is something that tarnishes the trust you have for a brand, especially a home security brand, and I just hope that Wyze does up its security game as soon as possible. Now that I've got that out of my system, let's end things off with a slightly milder yet related topic, the customer support experience for Wyze products. I've been in contact with Wyze for the few issues I couldn't fix of my Wyze camera, and my experience has not been great. I felt that they often relied on a set of generic troubleshooting steps for all their issues, and often wasted time getting to the real crux of the situation. I'm not saying that the support teams are rude, but it's just that they tend to beat around the bush a lot. Now, I get that Wyze cameras are really cheap, but the fact that it's easier for one to get a new camera and go about their life instead of dealing with customer support for fixing the issues they have with their camera just goes to show how ineffective the support team really is. With that, I believe that I've covered all the relevant points that I wanted to talk about regarding why I personally feel that Wyze cameras are not that great. Do comment down below if you want me to make a part 2 of this video and make this into a series of sorts. If you found this video useful, do give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more smart home content.